We're live. Hello.
Let's go.
Let's go. We're so back.
We're so back, baby. Hi, I'm Drops. Here with Confused and Jordan.
Yo.
Loyal Trio is here to rank some teams. We're just gonna do a simple SABC scale. And, get into it.
All right, and let's try to keep it within a reasonable time frame and not go 10 minutes each team like we always do.
What do you mean? This is gonna end up being a
Impossible.
2-hour video for just the Scarlet division.
Oh god, please no.
Alright, first we're starting into the Hearthflame division. We have Behani. Who wants to talk first here?
Lead it off, Drops.
Me lead it off. Alright. Obviously Behani's the newcomer here. What do we got here? Pol, Luna, Comfy, Bronzong, Blaziken, Muck, Septa. I like this team.
Okay,
So,
but why do you like it?
why do I like this team? It's got some pretty good natural speed tiers. It's got a lot of Pokemon that I like. It's got a very solid Trick Room mode.
Yeah, but I hate that his Trick Room mode is pure physical attackers. Like, his slowest special attackers are Melodic and, Rotom. I wish you had a special attacker involved in the trio of Avalugg, Muck, and Ursaluna. Like, one of them could be a special attacker,
Brother, he's got
and I'd like
Bronzong.
it to...
He's got Bronzong to be a special attacker if he
Yeah,
wants.
Meteor Beam
True.
Bronzong is the GOAT. Okay, I
It's
do love
true.
Bronzong. But, like, come on. One of those three could be a special attacker.
I mean,
I'm actually believing Dragapult is going to be insane in this format with all of the booster energy mons gone. Dragapult is going to be insane.
I do like Dragapult in a format where it can just be the fastest thing on the field again. Like,
I think
pretty
it's
sure.
the third fastest Pokemon, or fourth technically, fourth fastest.
Also, he has Moody Muck. Everybody loves Moody Muck.
Moody Muck, yeah.
The, the only things faster than Dragapult right now are the two Electrodes, and wow, cool.
Yo, Electrode's sick.
Yeah.
I thought
What the
Jolteon
Banette
was
doing, though?
faster. No, I guess I'm crazy.
What's that Banette doing, though?
What is that Banette doing?
I want to see what the Banette do.
I genuinely don't even know what Banette do.
It
Cry that it doesn't have its Mega?
True. Blaziken doing the same. Actually,
Okay, so...
I like his Terra Captains.
I kind of wish the Muck was the captain over the Blaziken, but
No, I have big faith in Blaziken.
Dude, here's the thing about Muck. It's only got one weakness. You do not need a defensive Terra on it. So...
yeah, but you can do the
I-
really funny thing where you Terra Ghost, Smeargle goes boom.
That's... But it can just click Protect.
It can do that.
But, like, you want it to have Protect anyway, because of Moody Muck and Leftovers and Moody. Like, that's not a big loss. Avalugg as a Terra Captain is goated. I like his Terra Captains a lot. So this is the problem. I haven't looked at all of the teams in advance. I know Drops kind of has when inputting this. But I've got a real bad judge of power level right now in general. Do you guys feel the same way? Like, we don't have
kinda.
a baseline of where to put things.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know how strong it is. Right now, my problem
I-
with this team is it's way too physical heavy. You have,
Yo, yeah, it is very fizz heavy. I mean, Polda's mixed.
You can run special pull.
Melodic and
happen a
Rotom
lot.
are good attackers, but they're not, like...
Sceptile's a special attacker.
Sceptile's a nothing
Subtile's a
attacker.
nothing.
Yeah, Sceptile's a nothing attacker.
He also doesn't have a way to proc on Burden reliably.
Ooh, but
That's not a big
Subtile
deal.
does have Dragon Cheer. He can Dragon Cheer guaranteed crit Draco Meteors from the Dragapult.
That's fun.
Now we're talking.
But how is he setting it up? If this team wasn't, like... I think this is probably
That's his
about an
Dragon Cheer.
average team. I don't think it's bad. It's got a lot of its defensive backbone covered. Like, you've got good switch-ins for Dragapult. You've got good switch-ins for, like, the big threats on this team. It's got good Fire, Water, Grass. It's got a Fairy. It's got a Steel. It's got a Dragon. Even though I'm not, like, a firm believer that you need all the cores, I'm not. It's got Disquake. It's got a lot of just generic-ass stuff. But I think this is, like, an average team. Like, almost exclusively. But, like, I don't know the power level yet.
I would agree. I think it's mid to high B. I think it's fine.
Because, like, when I'm thinking A tiers, like, what great A tiers am I building around? It's not Dragapult, Ursaluna 1-2.
Yeah, that is kind of a weird 1-2 combo on A tiers.
And I'm not a Smeargle believer in general as a higher tier rating. But, like, he's got... Smeargle with Moody Muck and Follow Me is probably pretty good, especially when things can't run Terra Grass.
Yeah.
I was going to say Goggles, but I mean Terra Grass. So, I think it's average, you two?
Yeah, I'd say...
Like, I mean, we can always come
mid
back
to
and
high
move
B.
things around too if we need be.
Oh, we will. I say like B+.
Yeah. Just
solid
B.
Are we doing pluses, minuses?
I'm doing pluses. If we only got 4, I'm doing pluses.
Alrighty. I'm down for a good old B+.
Can't just copy me, come on.
I agree.
I'll just do a B.
Am I typing all of this? Are you guys gonna edit things with me?
I type in shit. I'm lazy.
Fair enough. Alright, next we have Xenotama Zenith. Last season is first.
Oh, worth noting, Drops spent way too much time on this slideshow, guys. Like, I need to tell you, Drops is the GOAT for this. Because he went in and he got everybody's win-loss in past seasons and put it on the right. And he made all of these slideshows. He put every team into the team planner so we had a perfect view. And then he got the sprites on there. Like, Drops is... Whoa. Like, somebody give him credit for this.
And the Terra types over the captains.
I can move the sprites. I can move the Terras.
I don't know why you want to show that off, but go for it.
Especially since you just lost it.
Xenotama can no longer Terra his Umbreon to Fairy. It has been deleted.
Yeah.
Xenotama's Umbreon now has 2 Terra types. Yo, so we want to talk about the most mid-Sun team you've ever seen in Ninetales, Houndoom, Leafeon as that core. With an Incineroar as your fire types. Well, I guess Houndoom's your fire type sweeper, but
does
Houndoom not having Terra Fire too for like solar power? Oh, wait, it doesn't have solar power anymore, right?
Does it get solar power?
Solar power was its mega
form, I think.
I don't. Okay.
I respect him for drafting Ditto.
It does not have solar power. I'm gonna.
No, it does not. I'm not gonna lie. I watched Tetra's video on it, and I don't want to be too mean, but
this team,
I have no idea what this team is doing.
It lacks a lot of damage.
I mean, I do believe in Leafeon and the Sun to an extent.
Person.
No, I actually believe Leafeon in the Sun as a Terra captain is probably legitimately really good.
Yeah, no, I think Leafeon in the Sun is fine. Boy, that Sinistcha and Incineroar really want a nice water type to go with them, and I would like that. Like, if that Weezing was
Empoleon,
any B tier water type, I would like this draft a lot more. I have no earthly idea what that Weezing is doing.
Is there anything he wants to neutralize? Not really, because he has 2 Intimidates, so those don't want to be neutralized.
No. Neutralizing gas is a hindrance to his team.
No. Yes. It's not. Like, you can swap in Weezing and swap it out to get multiple Intimidates off without pivoting out the Intimidate Mon. It's got a lot of cool counterplay. Same with Hospitality. That being said, I don't think it's worth it.
No.
Dude, he should have taken Slaking. Just because I don't think anybody did.
Dude, Slaking sucks.
Oh.
Nope. Slaking with no Terras?
Yeah,
I bet it's a menace.
Dude.
I bet it's a menace.
I don't... I also have no idea what the...
free agency.
I have no idea what the Dracloak is doing.
It's he has a dragon type.
He has
Yeah,
immense
he has
already.
a grass type.
We're doing SABC, right?
I think I had D. Oh
No,
yeah,
he had
SABC.
I mean, we could put
Oh, I've
D2.
gone too far.
If you put D, I'm getting rid of pluses and minuses.
I mean, that works for me. That way we have
Alright.
a middle.
Do it.
Alright, hang on. Quickly, back to be handy. Flat Bs for everyone. Alright, Xenotama. What are we giving him?
I don't like this draft. I would not want to play it. I'll go D.
It is.
Yeah. I
Like
I
his
don't see
trigger
a
mode
team
isn't-
here. I see a collection of Pokemon.
No, it's got like one main mode, which is like bulky offense, and it's just not the best.
And
at
it lacks the screens for that.
Hey, that's what the Tricloak's for.
Oh, fair. The 102
True.
speed screens.
True, absolutely.
Plus, double intimidate pivots with hospitality. I think you're kind of
I might
sleeping
be
on
bashing it a little too hard.
this. Give it C, dude. I'll stand up for it a
You want
little.
to give it C?
I
Yeah.
don't see the damage.
The damage
I
is...
kind of believe in. First off, it has Incineroar Sinistra. Like, those two mons are great. It's got Sun. It's got Mence and Braviary. Those two mons will put out damage. I actually believe in Leafeon in the Sun. I just don't think the big synergy, big picture is here. But, like, there's some
No.
good mons.
There's some decent mons here.
And there's some
I'm not
small
seeing...
synergies. With... He's triple Intimidate. It's not double, it's triple.
He
I mean,
does have triple intimidate.
He did also play Facade Luxray a lot last season.
Hey, I believe
Alright.
this time for sure.
Yeah, Facade. Okay, go next.
To Mr. Dr. Professor...
I believe in Xenotama to have a better season this go.
I mean, yeah. I believe.
Alright, go next.
Alright, we're on Mr. Dr. Professor Penguin.
Uh,
How you feeling, Jordan?
I'm looking. What do we got? We got Volk.
Okay, so this is the definition of Screen's bulky offense. He is bringing that Grimmsnarl every single week, and you know exactly what you're getting. So get out your Brick Breaks, get out your Psychic Fangs, because we got a Como that's setting up, and you got to stop it.
Got a Como that's setting up. Got a Volcarona that's setting up. Got a
being said-
Skeletor that's setting up. Got a Lurantis that's setting up. Got a Bastiodon that's setting up.
Jordan, you
Got
don't
a
just have to list this team.
It's literally everything on this team wants to set up behind the screen, which when you have Grimmsnarl is very doable. Gastrodon can protect Skeletor and Volcarona.
Do you guys believe in Como with no Terra?
A little sus. I mean, if he doesn't want to set up behind screens, he does have Rage Powder Volcarona to allow him to set up.
Yeah, it's not stopping the Gleams,
Fair.
which seems to
Yeah.
be the most common coverage move in the game.
I will say I don't get the triple water types.
The Gastrodon, I understand.
Gastrodon and Lumineon are doing the same thing.
Oh wait, yeah, that's
They're both
two
Storm
Storm Drains.
Unless he's gonna like
Um,
double surf Storm Drain with both of them on the field, just
Dude, that'd be fun as hell, though.
Wait,
Both
hold
Lumineon
up.
and Gastrodon clicking Surf?
Oh wait, hold on. Do they both learn that?
I'm sure they do.
yeah, I'm sure.
Big Cloth Believer?
Not a cloth believe. I love the Pokemon. to
Okay,
death.
but actually, Scrafty is a real believer moment.
Oh, yeah,
Scrafty as a Terra Captain is insanely good.
I love the Terras he picked for it too.
The Poison is probably value as hell.
Yeah, Poison's
Yeah.
super good.
Yeah, no, the Terras he's got for it are really clean. Maybe Fairy, but like even then he doesn't really need it. He doesn't have a Fairy on his team, which is why I say that.
Well, that's what Terra Fairy Bastiodon is for.
I'm a big Bastiodon believer.
I think Bastiodon can do work.
What's it doing other than getting ignored?
Iron defense body press.
Yeah, it's got like base
Metal-
167.
I see.
Metal sound.
And what's its special at defense?
It has. Oh, wait, 138. It's
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like oops, all defense.
Okay, so you encore it and hope it goes away.
You can,
yeah, basically.
You can also run it gets sturdy by default, and then it has
Sound. Wait, is Encore a sound move?
no, it gets what's the steel counter move?
Metal sound.
No.
Uh,
Metal sound's the one
no.
that
No, it's metal.
Metal burst.
Metal
Metal burst.
burst.
Metal
Metal
burst.
burst.
Yeah. Sturdy
I knew it
metal
had that.
burst could go
Yeah.
crazy.
And then it doesn't get attacked that turn, and then it does nothing, and then you lose the partner mon because it got 2v1'd.
Yeah, and then we're depressed, but you know,
And then you're
there's
depressed.
potential.
Rotomosh Skeleturge is missing their grass friend.
Yo, that's what Terragrass.
I think this is the same tier as Xenotama.
Uh,
I might not give out any D tiers. This is also C in my mind.
I mean, I like this a little better than Xenotama's.
I like it a lot more than Xenotama's, but not. It's missing. I mean,
missing a few
I
things.
think
but
this is
it's-
about the same power level as Xenotama. I think they're both like in that lower tier. But I've seen trash drafts. Neither of these have been like trash drafts, which is what I'm reserving D for in my mind.
That's fair. We'll save that for mine once we get there.
Okay. Yeah, he has Tailwind.
and
We have
both.
Trick Room? We don't have Trick Room, but we have good Trick Room counterplay. So, like, this speed... this is just solid Bulkio with bad side effects. I don't know.
What do you want to give it here, Chief?
See. Same as Xenotama.
Got it.
Alright, Mr. Professor Penguin will
Up next.
hopefully lose to me this season. Let's go.
No, words. Next up, we have Eevee.
See, this is what I
Aw.
mean about Drops being the GOAT, because he has everybody's records on the right for past seasons to see.
I love seeing people's improvement, man. We got a little rain-ish team here. That is.
I love the Tauros mascot.
Tauros mascot. Yeah, he got a lot. He literally first picked the Tauros, and I respect that.
I absolutely love the Tauros mascot so much. I find the Wigglytuff weird, but it's a D tier, so whatever. I actually believe in Houndstone. Probably the only one of the three of us that believes in Houndstone doing stuff.
I have
I don't-
bad taste for Houndstone from season 1, where I drafted it at like B tier on my sand team, and it was utter trash.
This team looks to me like it's going to have the lowest base stat total of every team we look at today.
Oh,
Does,
It probably
does anybody else get
does.
that vibes?
It probably does. It's got a Clefairy and a Wigglytuff on it.
Like, where are his stats other than Archaludon?
Yeah.
Right?
I think Arachnids are like maybe okay.
No, Arac when its power is all put in its ability, its stats are meh.
Are you guys... We got a rain team with triple water, which overpower him with water, but also...
it lacks. I don't like the Houndstone on the team. I don't like the Executor on the team. Like, I get why
I do like the Houndstone, I just don't like the Frostmoth.
Frostmoth is kind of
I think Houndstone as a Terra Captain with its support options is legitimately good. But he has possibly too much support.
Yeah.
I
Other
would've-
than Archaludon, like nobody here is doing damage.
I mean, Tauros will do damage, and Raichu can kind of do damage, but I agree.
So
Yeah,
Sheer Force Braviary will do damage.
Tauros Wave Crash does damage. Araquanid Liquidation in the
That's
rain will do
Braviary.
damage.
isn't that Braviary Hisui? Am I crazy?
Which one was C tier and which one was D tier between Eggy and Houndstone?
Eggy's.
And I'm pretty sure Eggy's D. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so here.
Eggy at D is kind of criminal.
Eh.
Like, that's a good pick.
So
Yeah.
my brain wants to fix this draft by dropping Houndstone, dropping Clefairy, picking up Basculegion male, so he has a Swift Swimmer to abuse the rain with, and
Yeah, this team really wants a Swift Swim.
This team really needs a Swift Swimmer.
and
It's
then,
got
Crazy to say with 3 waters.
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, I would drop Houndstone,
Um,
Araquanid, and Clefairy,
Can anything here even press Trick Room for Araquanid?
Executor.
Executor.
That
I am.
I
don't know
believe
if this is
Paul
a
asked.
hot take or not, but I am of the opinion that you don't need a lightning rod for rain teams.
Well, you need some
Especially-
defensive pivot. It doesn't have to be
Especially-
a lightning rod, but you need some lightning resist.
Especially because well, I mean, you already have that Nurturludon.
Yeah.
That's why most rain teams had a grass type. Also, even like Raichu is both his fastest Pokemon, his fake out, his lightning rod, his encore. This Raichu is so many rolls on
I
this
mean,
team.
fair.
Like that's a good pick.
Also, Tetris said it in his video, and if he's correct about that, which it sounds correct. Yeah, don't have Archuludon and Raichu on the field at the same time. Bad things will happen.
Why?
Electroshot will go into the Raichu.
Oh yeah, that's whatever. That's like you
Yeah.
don't. Raichu's
Yeah.
not protecting Archuludon. That's such a small thing.
Yeah, I know, but uh,
Well, I can safely say Behanny's team has been the best of the 4 we've seen.
Yeah.
yeah,
Because like I'm putting this C tier with the other 3 or 2.
yeah, I think so too.
I think most of these have been kind of weak weather teams, to be honest.
Yeah.
Which
This is like the weakest rain team that I've ever seen. But to be fair, I've seen a lot of rain teams because somebody in this call might have sent me many rain
them
teams.
every 15 seconds with no competition. Get his ideal list.
I've made 5 different rain teams this season. Was so hyped to play one of them, and my bird got sniped, and I'm depressed. But you know,
Right.
here we are.
Can we get an A or an S? Can we get an A or an S?
We have Mr. Mike Black and White now. Mike is a
Oh.
long-term vet.
S.
No, you can't just say S because he drafted Palmont.
S.
Get out of here. We have to actually talk about this, sir.
I do like this team.
This team is good. I will. This team is good for sure.
I've already put the S in. I got it for you.
I kind of wish he
we
had a
got-
slightly better Trick Room setter.
Klefki's the GOAT.
Klefki's like, I refuse this bias because he has Palmont.
Okay, so he took Palmont because Electric took Snorlax, but like, come on, Palmont is actually goated. And real comments aside, the big hitters, Ursaluna Palafin with Klefki seems like a very, very strong trio open to me in my mind. So the question is, what are the defensive pivots for Palafin to swap in? And I think that's kind of lacking here a little. Because
Thwacky though.
you have Thwacky, which is like legitimately not bad. Like, I'm being serious about that. Like, Thwacky as a Palafin pivot is legitimately not bad. And then you have Mabosstiff, which is an amazing one.
We could flip turn into our own Palisand to get the Palafin out of there.
Code School is a D tier, kind of whatever. He has triple D. I like Palisand. I like Palisand a lot, actually. And, I think Knacklestack can steal some games. I think every Mon here has a purpose.
I have one large issue with this team.
My issue is I don't think this is a good team for Murkrow.
I can set the. I guess Klefki can also set. He has 2 Prankster Mons, which is interesting. He has 4 Pokemon that want to hold the Eviolite item.
Yeah, but you're not bringing all 4 every game.
Wait, it's 3, isn't it?
No, Toad School, Murkrow, Thwacky, Knacklestack.
Oh, true.
I think Murkrow's kind of missing on this team, like, in its role.
Yeah.
Every other Pokemon is, like, legitimately got its good role. He's got a Trick Room mode with Klefki setting it, with Fake Out support to set it up. Salazzle with Terra is going to do damage. Palmot is back to being fast in this format, by the way.
Yeah.
Which was part of the reason I thought it was
like
so good.
Now.
Yeah, 105 is like legitimately fast now with all of the booster energies gone. So like, Palmot's kind of great right now in my mind.
Can't Terra, which means it's only ever getting one double shock off.
Also, if you ever get hurt, Jet Punch and E-Speed can just clean it.
Yeah.
True.
But like, you still have to prep for special threats because the Salazzle and the Ursaluna are going to punch holes in you.
Yo.
I legitimately don't think this team is S, mostly because of the Murkrow, and because I think there are small abuse cases. Not like there's no big abuse case, but there are small abuse cases. I think it's probably A plus, but S.
I would give it A.
Yeah.
Man, Scarlet has like no A-tier Trick Room setters left. Oh no, there's Dusclops. You know, if Mike dropped,
I don't see the Trick Room hate for Klefki.
No, I think
it's
Klefki's a
I
fine
don't know,
Trick Room
dude.
setter.
Klefki suffers from the 4-move syndrome of
Oh, it has like 50
Dual-
buttons it wants to press.
Yeah, no, I don't agree. Like, having too many buttons is good. And it's a screen setter at the same time. That's like, Trick Room is what Klefki has over Grimmsnarl.
Fair enough. Have a nice day.
Realistically, I put this team at A, but I put S because Palmot. It gets points.
Fair enough. A little biased
All
there.
right. Oh, Carney. Okay.
Yep, next we have
Ooh. Well, this might be the best Fairy Dragon Steel we see all day.
Yeah, no, this is Godly Fair and Dragon Steel, and even ignoring that Talonflame Metagross and Talonflame Garchomp as leads is nasty. Hell,
Yeah.
even...
Hey, don't forget the Talonflame Sylveon. Sylveon can go fast.
Yo.
Yeah! Also, look at the record on the right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's an insane record.
We'll bear that in mind for in a couple of slides from now, but
6 wins, 3 loss, 6 wins... Did he not play playoffs in Season 1?
No.
Because he qualified with 6 wins, 3 losses, so he just didn't play it?
No, I don't think so.
Alright, well, I'll pretend he didn't. I'll just think he didn't play it. But he's gotten top 8 every single season afterwards with a second place in the last season. Which, he had to forfeit to me. Never got to play it. Sad.
yeah.
Sad.
Roster.
Yeah, that's top eight grand finals.
But this is... Carney's, like, gotta be top 3 decorated players in the server.
Yeah.
Especially in Scarlet Violet.
I mean, yeah. He's an absolute monster of a player. He always drafts good things. Somehow. I'm really curious what he's going to do with the Chansey.
I love the hell out of low kicks.
Low kicks
I don't think his other Terra captains are going to get much use, if I'm being honest.
If anything, I would have made Fungus a Terra Captain over Chansey, but I'll trust his vision.
This seems like a 9-mon team to me.
I mean, with no mandatory drafting rule,
hell, 7-mon team to me.
Just slam whatever you want in there.
Talonflame, the Fairy Dragon Steel, the Rotom, the Mienshao, and the low kicks. And call it a day.
I think you're being mean to Fungus.
I'm a Lapras believer.
Thoricorius,
you know,
whatever.
he will bring Fungus in Trick Room matchups. I actually take that back. He will bring Fungus for Trick Room matchups. And that, like, will single-handedly try to... Oh, I have to play him. I have to play him this week. Shit.
Your giraffe is wearing a pair of goggles, I think. I mean, what?
What? Yeah, no,
Huh?
I play him this week. That's rough.
Yeah. I'd definitely rather see the Fungus be a Terra Captain over the Oricorio.
I would have liked to see the Fungus be a Terra Captain too, to be honest. Are you guys gonna tell me to believe in Lapras?
Absolutely. I'm a Lapras believer.
Are you gonna tell me to believe in Carbink?
I mean, discount DNC
Carbink-
might do something.
Carbink is certainly a Pokemon of all time.
I think the Fairy Dragon Steel Talonflame low kicks is hard carrying this team, and we got a couple mons that they can do a very niche role, and that's what they're there for as a D tier.
I have legitimately no idea what Chansey's doing, but
Yo,
Oh,
it's a special wall.
I don't believe in Oricorio as a mon. I just don't like it. That's personal preference.
I also
I don't. I don't care for the Chansey. I don't believe in Lapras, although I could be persuaded differently on that one. I think this is a high tier A team.
I think the top end of this is too insane. Like, I think it's as Talonflame Garchomp when
Yeah, but
102 102 is fast again. Garchomp is faster than most things, especially with a Tailwind.
it's so easy to prep for 7 mons instead of 12.
Well, the thing is the Carbink, the Lapras, and the Fungus do have a role on this team.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're prepping for 10 mons.
High A. Low Kicks is going to put in work this season. That's the low-key
Low
underdog
Kicks.
in this.
Choice Band Terrabug first impression is just gonna randomly kill something.
Until everyone clicks protect against it on the first turn.
What are you putting drops?
I'm kind of torn. Because
Gotta go.
I know we only have one more slide to look at. I know the next slide, and I'm trying to think of who I think the best draft in this draft is.
Well, it's all of Scarlet, not just Wellspring. Or Hearthflame. We're doing all of Scarlet right now, so there's more teams.
I know that, but I have it broken up by division.
And you don't have to give a team S in every... Like, you don't have to give a team an S in Hearthflame.
Is there
Just
anything I
because...
don't like about this team, or Corio being the Terra?
I realistically will not be giving a team in Hearthflame S. I will not.
I think I'm kind of with Jordan. I think that top end is nuts.
I got a little bias against some of the lower tier mons.
That's fair. I'm a Chansey believer.
I think he's gonna make a 7 mon team, and he's gonna rock the 7. And he's gonna win most weeks with the 7.
Probably. Carney is.
All right.
Carney. All right. Up
Yeah,
next
look at that
we
one.
have-
Look at that record.
We have Confused. Also a very decorated player. Also in this call.
Woo! I didn't make this team Electric Bid. That's why it has Quillfish and Tinkatuff, because she loves both of them. And the reasoning for the worm, by the way, when she was talking about it, is she said it just seems fun. And you know what? That is the best type of reasoning. I absolutely am here for it. Because I would not draft Sunroom for myself. It is not the style of game I would play. I am not a Sunroom player. It's not in my blood. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna Terra Stellar Sunflora somebody. And you better be ready.
Yeah, I've seen some calcs involving Sunflora, and every single one of them make me go, "What? Wait, what?"
Yeah,
Yeah, and then I've run some calcs for some of my mods. I'm like, how does this not do enough damage?
so I tend to not like... Drops, why did you give it an F?
I'm just trolling.
I didn't even make this team. I made Electric's team. Also, I want to say, natural weakness to Psychics and Darks on this. Not Dark, I got 2 fighting types. But natural weakness to Psychic, which is why I got Bug Flygon. You better be ready for the Bug First Impression Flygon to put in work.
That's true.
Super excited to play with Farigiraf. Conkeldur's just a fun mon. Cinderace is just a fun mon. In my mind, Electric had a goal, which was to make a fun team, and she said she made the team that she would like because it's Sunroom. And I think she did well. This is a fun Sunroom team. It's got fun things.
You know what you need to do?
Is it good? Eh? It's definitely. I think it's upper half of Wells or Hearthflame, to be honest.
So I mean, I guess...
I think the Orthworm
Is gonna do work with Flygon.
is, I think, like a Pachirisu Earthworm, follow me, shed tail, put Flygon behind a sub, have it start dragon dancing. Could be nice.
Does Tinkertuff get screens?
I think so. Yes.
I believe so.
Because I want to say, if you had a good screen setter, you would pilot this team, like, phenomenally.
Yeah, Tinkertuff gets both screens.
Do you know how fun I think Cinderace is gonna be? Because that could have been Charizard.
Cinderace is going to be sick.
Realistically, it probably should have been Charizard, but like,
You have enough Sun Abusers.
yeah, but they're
Yeah.
2 Grass Sun Abusers.
Ah, it's okay. One tears into fire.
We got Pyro Balls. We got Cinderace is fun as hell to play. I love
Cinderace is also wicked fast in this format.
It
Yeah,
is, it
Cinderace
is.
is...
But you know what's faster? Lilligant in the sun. Clicking Eruption for Torkoal.
after you. Yeah,
Vaporeon is probably one of the best Water Sun Mon teams. I like this. I wouldn't pick I would not draft myself Sunroom, but this is a solid Sunroom team, in my mind. I give Electric an A. It's probably B.
I'm gonna go with B.
I'm bringing back the pluses. I lied to you.
No, get rid of that.
Nope, it's staying.
Is it as good as Behanny's team? Is what I need. Is it as good or better than
I think it's about equal at worst. Behanny's is just solid good stuff, is the thing. Which,
Yeah.
we have Behanny's now, by the way, at like... So this would put Carney, Mike, and then me and Behanny as the 4 best?
I think that sounds about right.
Yeah, I
With
agree.
Carney and Mike being the clear 1 and 2 in this division?
Is Mike... Ursaluna Palafin is a crazy core. Sorry, I'm flipping around here for people
See,
watching the
I
video.
look at this jank and I already think about all of the bullshit random leads that you don't expect.
Well, that's because you're the jank master.
It's true. You won last season
With
in a cave with a box of scraps.
Yeah.
Shout out to
should-
Jude for making the stats on the right side not have 3 undefeated seasons. Shout out to Jude.
True.
Yeah.
I defeated you in season 3.
We don't talk about season 3.
Nobody knows what happened in season 3. That was a weird
I like
season.
how you put 6 loss, 3 loss, by the way, on season 3.
We can fix
Was that just like...
We fix that in post.
This is post.
But yeah, shout out to Jude for stopping the 3rd undefeated season. Also, only person with undefeated seasons in Scarlet Violet. Let's go, me.
Give you B.
Yeah, you're welcome for that, by the way. I
Alright,
stopped
top
Carney
4?
last season.
Top 4.
Okay, so I've got a take. I know people are saying Behanny is good, and Behanny is Carney's like friend, and like he's played multiple leagues with him, and he knows what he's doing. But you are not getting a top 4 from me if I've never seen you play.
Oh, that's a take.
I might agree with that take if there was other drafts in here that inspired confidence in me. But
Why did that do that?
I don't know. What did you do?
Nothing.
What is this?
Why is
What
it
is
doing
this?
that?
What is what is this?
Why is it broken?
Ah!
Maybe you get rid of the hyphens.
I broke it. I broke it.
it's working just fine for
Jordan's
me.
works fine. He's changed the whole formatting.
God, who even is my 4th?
I will never vote against myself. You gotta come pry it from my hands.
Oh wait, did I not put? Oh, yeah, that's simple. I was like, wait.
So, I know everybody's saying B-Hanny is good, but you will, if you are a new player, you gotta earn it in my mind.
That's, I mean, okay, but even if words, just going based off of the power of the draft alone, he is in the top 4 strongest drafts.
Yes, he is.
And I think for an outside option, if Evie can maybe clean a few of the weird things up in a free agency, or if he plays it well,
if he picks up a swift swimmer,
And I'm good with the wild card. Fuck.
does something.
we're at wild cards here.
Yeah.
There you go. He can have a wild card.
I'm with Jordan here. Evie.
Mostly because I love me some Pelipper. We love the garbage bird.
Top 4 is because top 4 is advancing in every division, correct? That's why we're doing top 4.
Yeah.
All right, on to Wellspring.
On to Wellspring. So this
What?
next slide is my favorite slide out of all of them. I think it's so funny.
It's
Katie?
pretty good.
It's such a perfect Wellspring.
Shout outs to Katie,
Shout out to Katie.
the homie.
Yo, is the season short enough, since we're going on to KD here? Is the season short enough that KD won't burn out in the middle of the season? And
7 weeks. I mean, I think it might depend on his, I mean, he's kind of in the, he is part of the reason why a Hell Pod is a Hell Pod, but, I don't
well, look at his past record. He's normally those losses are towards the back half.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, Katie is definitely, like, a very strong player. He did beat B-Hanny this, spoiler alert for anyone who didn't look at the channels.
Was that an interdivision match? It had to have been, right?
That was their cross-match division, or cross-match game.
Okay, so look at this screen's bulky O.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
would make Splatty proud.
This makes me happy. This team makes me happy.
Ape and Gudra behind screens.
Yeah, I mean,
This team appeals to me.
he got his signature mon being Ape.
Oh man, look at all the coaching targets with Riolu.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
This is a bias opinion from me that I like this
Marina
style.
behind screens.
My biggest thing when I look at this team is I wish Jolteon was the Terra Captain and not Magmortar, but
Well, this is the best type of screens where you have natural speed to say, hey, Tailwind, you're going to have to set up Tailwind in order to fight me, but if you set up turns getting up Tailwind, I'm going to get my own setup off and laugh at you. Same to Trick Room. If you're going to spend your first few turns setting up Trick Room, you better make those 3 turns count or you've lost. And I don't think they can make him count fast enough into Annihilate Benhudra.
Yeah, Annihilate Benhudra.
We got Magmortar for
Don't
Follow
go
Me, who,
down.
by the way, I think is the best C-tier Follow Me in the draft. I picked it for Electric. Magmar is not... Honestly, it's taking like 10% more damage from like banded hits. Like, it's something that does 60-70% to a Magmortar does like 50 to Magmar. Which, when you get an item slot on a Terra, that extra 10-20% damage isn't gonna matter when Magmortar gets a Terra and an item slot. Jolteon is the GOAT. I love that Magneton's a Terra Captain. I think this might be my first S.
he's got Raptor. I'm curious what he's gonna do with the Sawsbuck.
This team style appeals to me.
Yeah, I'm not
Bias-wise.
sure.
This team is incredibly strong, and while most of the time we do say we have to imagine it piloted by 10 Wolf Glicks, this team in Carney's hand is going to be incredibly stronger.
KD, not
Take
Carney.
these hands.
But
Might-
also, I
might
think
be.
this team has good damage options that Splatty teams of last season did not have, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why I
Weavile,
think it might be S.
Jolteon,
Because it has the natural speed and damage to compete.
Spothra. Spothra after one speed boost is just like faster than everything.
This is personal bias, my first S.
I kind of really like.
And I
this
now
team.
have in my mind mentally B Hanny and my team as like the average B team, as like the mid ground of like this is a solid team.
Yeah, I quite like this team.
I've made you two into bulky offense enjoyers, and I'm happy
Oh,
about
I'm
it.
Well,
absolutely
I am not
a bulky offense enjoyer.
enjoyer.
Oh, I absolutely am.
But I see
KD with
I see KD's vision and how he's gonna pilot it, and it's gonna be you better be ready for the train.
is Annihilate scary without Terra? I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yes.
Pudra or Staraptor particularly need it either. So I think he's got
No.
good high tiers that don't necessarily need Terra.
The only thing Annihilate will be sad about is being hit by Will-O-Wisp. Which
Yeah.
Now the question is, can KD play 7 games
without burning
without
out?
losing his mind? I think he can. It's a shorter season.
It is a shorter season, and I know he does also like not to disrespect people that he's forfeited. No, wait, hang on. Never mind. Ignore what I was about to say. I was about to say it incorrectly. Anyways,
Okay.
Katie's team very strong.
We got our first
Oh.
Dozo team coming up.
Very
Oh wait, no,
good
we don't.
records here.
Also, Weavile has beat up and is even faster than Mousehold.
Oh, true.
So,
Yeah, but all right, we are going to Pikachu. Another
Yeah, I thought he had
long-term player.
Dondozo, but he does not.
No, he has the mouse.
Who is the Dozo?
The mouse.
Jude. Jude is the Dozo player.
Jude is. Oh no. Okay.
yeah.
Anyway, Pikachu.
Oh, what do we have here? Oh, Rabombi, love it. Love to
Yo.
see Rabombi.
Anybody else see the videos of Splatty playing Mousehold Archaludon on the Showdown? Just me?
Archaludon or
Yeah,
Duraludon?
but that's Duraludon, not Archaludon.
It's gonna do the same stuff.
It doesn't have stamina.
It's not gonna
Yes,
do the
yes,
same
it
stuff.
does.
I am wrong.
Yes,
No,
it
he's right. It's stalwart, heavy metal, lightweight.
Yeah.
He's right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, never mind then.
What up, good?
Pff,
Golurk as a Terra Captain and Glaceon as a Terra Captain are both insane.
Yeah.
I don't
Also,
like.
I want to say, Pikachu ruined Electric's plans for my draft, which was to draft Red's team. And Electric dropped the ball because she had the Blastoise pick available. And she should have taken Blastoise, but she wanted to take Snorlax instead, which, shame. But Blastoise Arcanine Superior is a Fire Water Grass that is the best we've seen so far. Gross, we hear
Yeah,
you.
that's pretty good. Um,
Alright, cool. Hopefully. Also, Glaceon Ninetales feels good.
I like Glaceon Ninetales. I don't like Glaceon's Terra type choices.
I kind of do, to be honest.
I like it.
I would have changed the fairy to water.
Why?
It
Fire is
all the evolutions already have a fairy move now. And it's a fire resist.
So, the ground is clearly for offensive for steals and fires, right?
Yeah, fairy's defensive.
The fairy is for fighting. Those are why those two Terras. Or to flip matchups into the most common weak. And the things that resist Blizzard, more importantly.
I just think water is better defensively than fairy for Glaceon.
I mean, to be fair, it does still leave him steel weak.
Yeah.
Which, if he's being threatened by Steelmons, he's bringing the other one.
True. Sorry, I had to mute for a second, so I wasn't fully listening to what you guys were saying. I do like this Fire, Water, Grass core. I'm not a mouse believer, but that's a hot take.
I am.
I love Duraludon. I think it's a cool Pokemon. I think he also gets the fun move of chilly reception into something if he really wants.
I don't think he has any super abusable type weaknesses, which we haven't been speaking enough on.
This is true.
But Kikachu's got respectable results every season.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, Ghost. He has one Ghost immunity and no resist. So
I think this is A. I think this is better than B, Hanny, and Mines, which I'm now using as the baseline for B. But I don't think it's S.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's definitely not KD's power level.
No.
Superior with no Terra.
It's
might
like
be
kind of close.
Barrier with no Terras.
I mean, I guess he has screens. He lacks
There you go.
Fake Out.
No, he
That's not-
doesn't. He has Blastoise. And he has Ribombi for screens. He has both of those.
Well, I mean, he also has Ninetales to set.
Yeah, no, he has both
No,
of
I
those.
know. I was good running through the little checklist in my head.
I don't think he's missing anything majorly.
No, he drafted Electrode, so points there. I like A.
I'm leaning a little closer towards S, but it's only not because I don't know how much I believe in Hisui Arcanine, and his ground column defensive pivots rely entirely on Superior, so I think that's kind of abusable.
Yo, he's
And
got
that's-
a Rabombi to resist it.
It's not a real thing.
True.
He's got the chart says it is.
If you still get two-shot, it's like he has real fire resists, right? Because Blastoise and Hisui Arcanine will come in, and he has ways to stop it with his snow. So the fire column is fake as hell, but that ground column is an actual problem.
I feel like everyone's had a ground weakness, though.
The fighting column is kind of a problem because I don't think Low King's coming
Has
every
everyone had
week.
a ground
But
weakness? Katie had one. You
well,
had
but it's
one.
dependent
Common
on
thing to be
how
weak to.
It's
Yeah,
important how like actually weak you are. It's not just is it red,
I know.
Yeah.
and you're only switching to Superior, so it's kind of a little bit abusable in my mind.
Ooh, maybe. Yeah. It's still a good team though.
It is. I agree. I'm thinking it's closer to S than closer to A.
All right, on to
Or B.
Jude.
My favorite part about this team is the man took Meowscarada so nobody else could take it. I guarantee that's all.
That.
Dude,
I do respect
Masquerade on
that.
the Dozo team is sick.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what, Mon 6-0's Dozo? I'm just not gonna let anyone else have it. I'm gonna take it myself.
Also, if y'all haven't looked at, I couldn't get a copy of the image onto this, but if you haven't looked at his team's emblem, it's sick.
It is. So I want to say, first off, is Gothitelle Miss Magia's Perish Song trapping?
It can.
Does Miss Magia's get Perish Song? Is kind of what I'm asking.
I don't know off the top of my head.
Let's find out.
I'd like to point
It
out
sure does.
he's been here for 2 seasons and got top 16 in the gold finals both times.
Thought my 3rd season of undefeated. Damn it, Jude. Well played.
Dude,
Um,
the Jude Lottie was so good.
I don't like this Dozo team as much as the Dozo team I gave Electric. I love Meowscarada and Glamora. I just don't like the Fletchinder. I actually like the Miss Magia's Gothitelle. I don't get the Zubstrika, Camerupt, and Ursa Ring. I feel, and the Skarmory. Those 4 seem kind of mid to me.
I dig Zubstrika. I'm not a Camerupt fan.
So, I see Dozo. I think about what's going to punch holes through a team first to waste their resources before Dozo comes out and cleans shit up. And I see a Meowscarada. I see a Glamora.
Pryo Tailwind. We got him on top.
Pryo
of
Tailwind.
Combat.
Him on top to, fake out, intimidate, weaken everything down. Yes.
I was mad I couldn't
Looked-
get Electric Glamora. Because Glamora
Oh.
on a Dozo team with Tailwind is insanely good.
Yeah, Glamora with Tailwind is very good.
I think this team's missing a little something, though. It's like... I don't know.
I don't know. I kind of think this
Maybe
team has everything it wants, right?
it has what it wants.
It can do funny parish shenanigans for the Tatsu if it really wants to. It can.
Oh, that is. I didn't even consider Parish songing the Tatsugiri.
It's got.
It's... I mean, he doesn't have anything to abuse that, so you wouldn't do that. You would just do the standard Parish endgame. Or Parish... Like, you know. Do the Parish stuff with the Guffetalts. Not the main win method. The main win con is Glamora and Meowscarada punching a hole and Dozo cleaning up.
Yeah. And I think that's going to work.
At least
a lot
those
of the
two are a
time.
good pairing. Get a steel type.
He has a steel type.
No, like bring a steel type into this with Haze.
Oh.
Most of the bulky waters with Haze lose the Meowscarada. That's the best thing he's got going.
Yeah,
for him.
that's.
And Glamora. They lose to Glamora too. If it's poison. No, they don't. They beat Glamora. What am I talking about?
Yeah, what?
They beat Glamora. Never mind. Carry
What do
on.
you mean? Glamora gets energy ball. I believe.
Yo, look at that type chart though. Clean.
Clean.
Very
type
clean.
Chart. He's got a crap ton of immunities.
Yeah.
I feel like he's got 4 mons I don't like. And the Parish mode is kind of mid.
The only one I
So
don't
it
like
feels
is
like
Gamma.
he's got...
I like Karoth, I like Earth Ring.
I feel like he's got 5 really good mons, then 2 mons being... The 5 mons that are being good being the top 3, Tatsu and Glim. Then the Gothitelle and Fletchender supporting, and then the Mismagius being probably one of the better Terra Captains in the draft. But those, like, core 8, I don't like the other 4. So I'm giving it B. I think Terra Captains are insanely important, and I think Camerupt and Skarmory are both not it.
Yeah, actually.
No, keep your A. Don't get persuaded by me.
No,
Let it stand. Let it stand.
No.
The only thing I don't like is Camerupt. I like the rest of this team. I think Zebstrika would have been a really cool Terra Captain. It's exceptionally fast in this format. It's got, like, I think its attack stats like 102 or something like that. Like,
Man, KD into Kigachu into Jude into Seth! Hellpod.
yeah, this
Yeah,
pod is
This pod
stacked.
is hell. These are all really good players, and all of these teams so far have also been very good.
Yeah.
Yo, Trevenant as a Terra Captain?
Yeah.
Also, Seth
Yeah.
absolutely loves Hydreigon line. And
True.
also, look at those Seth placements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seth is probably top 3 most decorated player league in Scarlet Violet.
Seth also said, "I'm drafting balance, which is my playstyle," and
See, this
Oh,
is
he
an
sure
example
did
of
that.
damn good Terra Captains.
yeah.
Bisharp with Terra Captain's gonna be crazy, in my opinion.
I'm still not a Bisharp believer, but
Well, it's because it forces you to use your Terra on it before, but now it's like, that's the plan anyway.
fair.
So,
Yeah.
now it's like, actually want... Like, cause if you brought it before, you needed to Terra it, like 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
now, that's not a downside. Hatterene free agency and B is criminal.
Yeah.
Hatterene to Mungus with Golem and Trevenant as Trick Room is kind of great. It allows Hatterene to
Yeah.
be the sweeper with Trevenant setting it up. And Amoonguss putting things to sleep.
This team's low-key ridiculous. Like,
The Firewater Grass is solid. The
only
Mammoth
thing-
one
yeah,
is
the only thing
solid.
you could ask for is a better water type
Yeah.
defensively. But I know he wanted Palafin, but that got sniped.
Yeah, if this team had Palafin.
Oh,
Jesus
it'd be
Christ.
absolutely disgusting. But I think Seth also got to draft a lot of mons that he just likes in the first place.
Yeah.
I think the Hellpod got the better drafts in our in Scarlet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which makes the Hellpot even worse.
Yeah.
You guys believe in Baby Diesel Hisui?
I believe in it pressing fake out.
Yeah, it'll click fake out.
Don't we have Morgrim for that?
You can have two
'cause-
fake outs, man.
I believe in Morgrim more than I believe in Baby Hissit.
I'm sure it does something. If Seth drafted
Golem
it,
explodes next to Trev
yeah, it'll be sick.
without Galvanize.
Allegedly, Seth has a plan for it. I've heard.
No, he just
I
runs,
love Kilowattrel Mamoswine, by the way.
dude. He runs Volt Absorb with Galvanize Explosion on Kilowattrel.
Guys, why do we look at Golem and just assume it's gonna blow up?
Because that's what Golem does.
Because it's Golem.
Incredibly strong team, very balanced.
What do you give it?
What do I give this?
I've only
It's-
given out 1S so far, and I'm not giving out 2. Yet. Fop.
Dude, it's
Now
like
you're both gonna put A.
it's like I'm just super torn because it's like I feel like it's a really high A or like just barely over the S line if we were going by Tetris standards. I need a whiteboard.
True.
So, its instant offense is not... Like, its instant go damage isn't really as good as you would want it. It's really more of a balance, slow pivot game. Where it's going to be positional and then he just wins because he gets 2 calls right and picks up the KO and then he's won.
Yeah,
He got the spores off, he got the...
that's Seth's playstyle.
It is. And I like that playstyle, and I've known to abuse that playstyle. But, like, a little more go button would have been appreciated. That's not just gonna be like a Scarf Mamoswine.
Yo, respect the Gator, bro.
You giving it S?
No, what's going A? I don't
Damn,
want
guys.
I don't like pluses or minuses, but
Give him the S.
no, because it's like it's so borderline.
By the way, when I'm talking about not real columns, I don't think this ground resist is real. I think this ground resist is fake as hell. Or like ground weakness. Yeah, I think the weakness is fake.
Yeah. Well,
Because
because
like his mons that are
Immunities.
weak are just effectively 2 Terra Captains and an Arcanine. That's not a real weakness.
yeah, and he has 2 immunities to it.
Yeah, this is...
So you're not going to see that column and be like,
This is
"Ooh, I
a
get to
really
press
good
Earthquake."
defensive chart. He has the pivots for his style.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of green on this chart.
Also, Seth, top 3 decorated players in the league.
Yeah, Seth is. He's an average go.
I wish I got Golden Go.
Alright, let's move it on to.
Dude, the guy who got Golden Go!
Speaking of Golden Go,
Young Elmer's Glue. This guy's got the
Ooh.
hardest rap name in the league.
Golden Go Berserker too. That's a lot of damage. Rillaboom Sneasler, love that.
This team's
Big fan.
Kind of wicked strong.
Is that Volbeat or Luma? It doesn't matter. They're the same
Volbeat.
stupid. They're the same stupid thing.
Ground weakness, fake as hell.
Flying
The flying
weakness.
weakness.
Low-key real.
Is
Kinda
Yeah.
real. Golden Go's the only one. The ghost weakness is actually kind of abusable.
One
Yeah.
resist, 2 weaknesses. Yeah.
I mean, the weaknesses aren't that big of a deal. You're mostly just able to throw ghost moves on Golden Go kind of freely. Persian's not... I mean, Persian can pivot in to click Fake Out and Parting Shot, so it's definitely good.
yeah, but
Let's go Pikachu Gyarados! The OG combo!
Dude, his Firewall
That,
is really good. Rillaboom, Magmar, Gyarados. I know you already mentioned your thoughts on Magmar earlier, but it's still like
No, I think Magmar's really good. I think he's worth the B slot. I just thought Magmortar was more value at C.
fair.
yeah.
So this might be a hot take.
Berserker Golden Go is goated.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
That's Scarf Golden Go is gonna press make it right next to Berserker and just to kill two things.
I don't know how much I believe in Sneasler.
Unburdened Sneasler is probably faster than anything in.
Yeah, but is it actually killing things before it dies?
I say yes.
Yes.
Jordan, how many times did you have to run Terra Rock on your Sneasler to get it to kill something?
With Rock Slide.
Yeah, Rock Slide is not a move known for KOs.
I
Also, he has a dude. I think this is low-key S tier.
No, it's a really good team. I don't believe in Sneasler's damage output.
Oh, I do.
Bro, why did we started so weak? We got so strong.
I mean,
can-
this is not in the draft order. This is in the pod order that was listed on
Right.
You can even, if you really need to, you can follow me sword stance on the Sneasler and then bring out the Rillaboom to proc the Unburden, and now it's gonna go kill everything.
Is Swampert needed with Swampert needed with Gyarados? I think they don't play the
Nah,
same role deceptively.
The Swampert,
it's basically functioning as his ground type, which I think is fine here.
Yeah, and they're functionally the same role, or not the same role.
Yeah. I mean, Swampert can go like bulky, yawn spam, and.
Do I believe in Gyarados with no Terra? I do. That thing with the Wakan Berry survives so many electric moves. And he has Gyarados, and he has Rillaboom. And he has Pikachu, and he has Rillaboom, and he has Magmar.
yeah.
I think he can protect it to make it.
you can even run a Dragon Dance Moxie
Low-key.
Gyarados with Magmar.
Low-key, I want to give it S.
Jeez. Good luck to everyone in Wellspring. Thank God I'm not in this
Yeah, this draft is
freaking
cracked.
division.
I'm also on the S train.
Oh,
Resist berries are gonna go crazy this season. Is my opinion. Also, his first season competing with a crack draft. Good luck, sir.
yeah.
The bug is crazy. Fear the bug.
The bug
Yeah,
is
Volbeat's sanity.
Ah!
Now we are on Mr. Cheat to win.
Now we have Psy Spam!
We do have.
Oh,
some-
yeah, we sure do have Psy Spam, don't we? How dare you disrespect your Ampharos and not make it one of your Terra captains?
Yeah, I would have liked to see the Ampharos Terra over the Hitmonchan.
Why is Hitmonchan here?
Fake
I
out?
don't
Question mark?
You haven't.
Yeah, but like
you
surely
haven't-
most leads where you want to set up fake out, you can do better with Indeedee, right?
Absolutely. The Hitmonchan is weird. Especially because its two best buttons are Mach Punch and Bullet Punch, and Indeedee turns them off. And
But
Indeedee's
both
like...
Zoroark and Ampharos are solid Terra captains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually like Baxcalibur, even with the no support, because Baxcalibur is always a threat.
He's got
He's got indeed.
Whimsicott and Indeedee. He's got two of the best support Pokemons in the game.
How does man have a bug week?
A lot of Psychic types.
3 psychic types, 2 dark types, and a grass type. The grass type is neutral.
Is Espeon needed with Indeedee Armarouge? Real
Absolutely
talk.
not.
No.
And that's your Terra captain?
I mean, it's a faster Psy Spammer, so...
But like your answer to dark types is body press on Corviknight? Like, maybe Crocodile to like self-wall him? Maybe we do need the Hitmonchan? I'm not a Primate believer. That thing is so hard to set up, even though if he has Whimsicott beat up. Also, that could be a Terra captain.
Yeah, I think...
Oh, dude,
Pri-
Terrago's Primate.
Yeah, Terrago's
Yeah, or
Primate,
just beat up
pretend
Drain
it's
Punch
Annihilate.
stuff. I don't think this is on the same category as we had earlier. Like, this one clearly has a game plan, but I feel like a couple of the pieces are wrong.
A couple of the pieces are wrong. I think the Terra Captains are wrong. I have no idea why Basculin is a Terra Captain here.
Yo, Basculin's goated.
Yeah, that Terra Water, or not Terra. It's adaptability.
No, Terra Water adaptability goes crazy.
Yeah, it's adaptability. It gets last respects being Basculegion White. It has options.
I just wish Ampharos
6-0 by
And-
Scrafty.
probably.
No,
Ah.
Whimsicott just Yo, offensive Whimsicott is actually good.
Terra-Fairy Espeon's kind of annoying too, but I don't know. I feel like the Terra Captains could be better.
The Terra Captains could be a
Well,
little
like,
better.
This is still a lot better
is
than
still
the C tiers
solid.
we saw earlier,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, no, this is still very solid.
Also, a really good team for Corby.
Yeah.
And I like that he has his own double dark for anti-psychic. Like, I think that's genuinely good.
Yo,
With Zora Krook.
I love to see that season by season improvement over there on that right side.
Because, like, he's got some mons that hate fighting types in Baxcalibur, Crocodile, and Zoroark, but the side spam scares them away. The Fairy Dark Psychic core is real. And I just wish that the fighting half of the Fairy Dark Psychic was better. Which, which, like, I think could be done by Terran Primate.
Ooh, Terra fighting Terra Blast Espeon actually is kind of heat.
That is a good Terra Captain for it. His Terra Captains on, like, the Terra types on Espeon are really good.
Yeah,
I think it's also V. I think it's better than the C tiers we saw earlier.
I agree.
I think this is on the same level as my team in Beginnies. Which I'm now giving the baseline. B is just the baseline. Which, judging by how many teams we put above the baseline, maybe not. Maybe B is below average.
I mean, we hit a pocket of just absolutely cracked teams.
Yeah.
Next, Tarkington.
Tarkington.
The undefeated... Tarkington was undefeated last season until he got in, I believe, a car accident and had a drop.
Yeah,
And
he
then
was.
He also dropped season 1 for a reason I did not know, and I could not figure out.
Like, he was a menace in Scarlet Violet, or Sword and Shield, not Scarlet Violet, and then he was undefeated last season. Like, he's
a good
as
player.
a player, is a menace. And I'm not a believer in King Gambit. I think Clefable was probably the best possible pick to put next to the King Gambit. But I'm not a believer. Now,
I think
are you a
King
believer
Gambit
in the
without
double
Terra-
Swift Swim Ring?
I kind of dig... I dig Ludicolo. I'm not a big Barraskewda believer.
See, I look at this team and I think this is competing for whoever it was earlier for lowest BST draft.
Barraskewda's C or D tier, right?
See.
If it is, it should absolutely be a Terra Captain.
You kind of need the Noivern to be terroring, though.
Yeah. I kind of wish that Noivern had a normal Terra type on it.
We got the other bug. Let's go, bug.
Oh, I guess he doesn't have any ghost type though.
I mean, like, Ludicolo Politoed's a classic.
Yeah, I dig those two.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know. I don't.
Firewater Grass is good.
I don't
I just
dig.
don't.
I like Serena.
Serena's cool.
Serena with Barraskewda is a really good. Just to stop priority from picking up Barraskewda. Like, that is legitimately really good combo. There's a lot of small 2-man, 3-man synergies here that are very good. Like, Clefable and King Gambit have a lot of synergy. Barraskewda and Serena have synergy. Politoed, Ludicolo, and Barraskewda have synergy. Donphan, Noivern, Loki have synergy. Like,
Yeah.
it's a bunch of, like, pocket synergies. Donphan Rotom, for example, like...
I'm curious what that Hypno's gonna do.
I feel like it might just get...
Press Trick Room.
I feel like this might just get buttons pressed on it and go down, though.
Yeah.
Low BST problems.
Do I trust King Gambit? I trust it a hell of a lot more with Clefable next to it.
Yeah.
Well, the problem
I think this is B.
is it needs Clefable to sit next to it to keep the fighting moves away from it. But it also needs somebody to come press Trick Room for it.
It doesn't need
Gambit
that.
doesn't need Trick Room. If you're able to freely hit like Kowtow Cleave, Iron Head, or Sucker Punch, you're pumping out damage.
It just needs a way to stop fire or fighting, and it does have that.
Yeah.
And it's a steel type in the rain, which it loves.
I'm
It's
just
like
gonna go
he
beast.
actually has no other fighting weaknesses, which is a well-designed setup. I'm kind of talking myself up.
Talking yourself up. Place
Like
yourself
I
out.
disliked it. I disliked it at first, but like now that I'm looking at all the mini micro synergies, this is the type of shit I'd rock.
Lack screens, you wouldn't rock it.
No, it doesn't. It has bug. It has at least one screen. It has Rotom.
Oh, true.
Plus, I haven't run screens that much. I'm adding the plus.
That's fine. What was I gonna
Now
say?
for the hardest part.
Yeah.
Oh, this is when we've done this in the past. We had the gut reaction column, which I liked for that exact reason that you just pointed out, that your gut said no, and then you thought about it, and then it went up. But anyways, trying to rank things.
Yeah, we're getting in Seth. I believe. I think he has a very Seth-style team.
Well, actually, this wasn't that hard to do.
Are you putting Pikachu for the last?
Yeah. And then
Jude, Pikachu, KD, and Seth, and Tarkington. Young Elmer's has a godly team, but it's his first season, so I cannot. He gets wild card.
yeah, that's
Yo, I want to see Jude succeed. I'm putting Jude in 1.
I'm like flip-flopping on Katie or Seth in 1 or 2.
I'm ordering these. These are ordered.
Yeah, mine is ordered too.
Same. I'm putting faith in Jude.
Young Elmer's glue gets the YEG. All right, and that
Yeah.
concludes
That wraps up
the
Scarlet.
first half in, what was it, 2 hours? Fuck.
No, it wasn't 2 hours.
About an hour and a half.
Something like that. Hour and 17 minutes. That's where we're at.
Yeah.
Do we have any parting thoughts? Good luck, everybody. Have a great season.
Good luck, Wellspring.
Good luck, Wellspring. Have fun.
Yeah, y'all have a bunch of very good players, and you all drafted very good teams.
Shout out to the community for predicting Reg H.
Yeah. We all said we
cut.
were.